Biden. There's a little clip of him meeting with some. I'm not sure who these people are, but him and Hunter Biden are talking with some folks about those business dealings that he claims he knows nothing of.
Yeah. So this is an old video because
It is
the
old.
reason I can tell because it actually looks like Joe Biden.
Right, and not a body double.
And not a body double or
Yeah.
some dude with a mask on or who knows.
Yeah. This has got to be, like 2011 or something, 2011, 2012, somewhere in there. Yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah, we need some sound with that one.
Yeah, on you.
Look who's watching Joe work the room. Joe is schmoozing everybody after the speech. See what we have shaded there? That's Hunter watching every step of the way.
Oh yeah, he's right there.
Video.
Yeah.
As Joe schmoozes at the right time, Hunter moves in. All right, Hunter moves in as soon as it turns to business. Watch and listen here.
Maybe we can work something out, man.
Yeah.
Well, Hunter was just telling about his firm in Washington, D.C. Yeah. Law firm? Yeah. Do you have a card by any chance? I do. I don't, but I'll give you my... well, let me give you my card. And then I gave them all away. Okay.
So then Joe goes right back to schmoozing and watch the men step away to conduct business separately. You see it? Right there. That's
Wow.
how it worked.
Yeah.
Not surprising to see this on video. But my question is, why was there somebody recording this whole interaction to begin with?
Yeah, that's interesting. Almost like hey, we're gonna use this as well.
It could have been for like B-roll for something, you know what I mean? Like
There's a lot of stuff that people have recorded on them that's used for blackmail.
blackmail,
It
yeah.
could just be that.
It very well could be.
Or it could just be media. Maybe media, some type of news source was in the room recording
Yeah.
it.
I don't know where this was.
These people talk about this stuff openly.
Yeah.
It's really funny when they're like, "Oh, I never said that."
There's one thing that a lot of Democrats even do wonder about, and that is Hunter Biden, your son, was getting paid a lot of money to serve on the board of a Ukrainian energy company facing serious corruption charges. You were the vice president running point on Ukraine. The average Joe hears that and says, that sounds fishy. What's your understanding of what your son was doing for an extraordinary amount of money?
I don't know what he was doing.
Dude, when I think it was when Joe Biden was at the Council on Foreign Relations, and he was talking, and he openly
Oh, and he says, "Oh, I sold a bunch of state secrets or something." Is that the one you're thinking of?
No, he said something about the Ukraine when he's like, "I'm not going to give you the $1 billion
Oh, yeah.
unless you fire the
Unless
prosecutor."
you fire the prosecutor, yeah.
And he's like, "Oh."
And then
The
it was like a
prosecutor
week
got
later
fired.
he was fired, yeah, or the next day or something.
And I had gotten a commitment from Poroshenko and from Yatsenyuk that they would take action against the state prosecutor, and they didn't. So they said they were walking out to press conference. I said, "No," I said, "I'm not going to. We're not going to give you the $1 billion." They said, "You have no authority. You're not the president." The president said. I said, "Call him." I said, "I'm telling you, you're not getting the $1 billion." I said, "You're not getting the $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here." And I think it was 6 hours. I said, "I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money." Well, son of a bitch. Got fired.
Yeah, but he opened. These people
They openly
talk
about it. Just like,
You just have to find it.
yeah, just like the one I was talking about. I don't know where they were, but it was
Yeah.
he was with a bunch of Saudis, I think, and he said something about how he sold a bunch of state secrets.
Yeah.
I was just thanking, anyway, I started off without you. And I sold a lot of state secrets and a lot of very important things that we shared.
Yeah, it's just, dude, these people openly admit it
Mm-hmm.
in broad daylight.
Mm-hmm.
And people
They don't
are
try to
like-
hide their corruption
The
anymore.
crazy thing is people refuse to believe it.
Yeah, they do.
It's just like when you
It's
talk.
like the ultimate denial. Like, what are people calling it? A mass formation hypnosis.
Yeah, yeah. So it's some type of hypnosis, but it's like when you talk about Soros, when Soros, I think it was a 60-minute interview or something like that, where he openly admitted to being a Nazi collaborator, where he helped find the Jewish people that were hiding, and he said that it was the best time of his life. In it, in an interview,
Not surprising.
he's like, "No, it's the
No.
best time of my life."
That guy's a piece of garbage.
You're a Hungarian Jew who escaped the Holocaust by posing as a Christian.
Right.
And you watched lots of people get shipped off to the death camps.
Right. I was 14 years old. And I would say that that's when my character was made.
In what way?
That one should think ahead, one should understand and anticipate events, and one is threatened. It was a tremendous threat of evil. I mean, it was a very personal experience of evil.
My understanding is that you went out with this protector of yours who swore that you were his adopted godson.
Yes,
Christian.
yes.
Went out, in fact, and helped in the confiscation of property from the Jews.
That's right. Yes.
I mean, that sounds like an experience that would send lots of people to the psychiatric couch for many, many years. Was it difficult?
Not at all. Not at all. Maybe as a child you don't see the connection, but it created no problem at all.
No feeling of guilt.
No.
For example, that I'm Jewish, and here I am watching these people go. I could just as easily be there. I should be there. None of that.
Well, of course, I could be on the other side, or I could be the one from whom the thing is being taken away. But there was no sense that I shouldn't be there, because that was, well, actually, funny way, it's just like in markets, that if I weren't there, of course I wasn't doing it, but somebody else would be taking it away anyhow. In other words, whether I was there or not, I was only a spectator, the property was being taken away. So I had no role in taking away that property. So I had no sense of guilt.
But these people openly admit it. You just have to find it. You
Yeah.
have to look.
They don't. They have no shame. They are wide open with everything they do, and they know people are just gonna brush it off. Like, oh, that seems too far fetched.
Right. And the thing is like, if you think me or him are lying, have an open mind. Find it for yourself. It's there.
Yeah, it's there. You can find
Just
it.
have an open mind and look. Don't say, "Oh, it's just bullshit."
Yeah, or conspiracy.
Just look. Have an open mind.
Yeah.
Just look
Question everything.
and just question
Yeah,
everything.
you've been lied to your entire life, and most people don't even realize it.
Yeah. Have you ever seen it's a movie that was made by an actor. He's a stunt coordinator for Hollywood, and he was
No.
paralyzed during doing a shoot. His name is Mike Smith,
Okay.
but he made a movie called Out of Shadows. And like in the beginning of that, he starts out by saying, "How do you know a car is a car? You have to be told a car is a car. How do you know a TV is a TV?
That's true.
Isn't it actually a TV? Or are you just told that?" You're
That's a
just
good
told that.
question.
You don't know what is real. So have an open mind.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing. That's a good video to watch is Out of Shadows. I think it's outofshadows.com or outofshadows.org. I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, let's see what.